Hey YouTubers, J&B here with another Sunday Fun Day live stream. Hope you all are looking forward to have a good time. We are. Okay. We'll figure it out, honey. We're apologize. We're still doing some setup here, cleanup and setup from last night. Turned out to be a longer live stream than what we expected, considering what we had going on. Sam, welcome. Oh, there we go. I got full screen now, so I can say hi to everybody. I missed a whole bunch of folks. Christopher, Bill, Real Ruler. Yeah, congrats, Bill. Brian, Sam. Less than a minute and a half to go in the game and you go live. Sorry, man. I mean, go watch the end of the game. It's going to take a while to say hi to everybody. We're not even completely set up yet. Frankly, we weren't watching the game. We were trying to get ready. Silver Stacker, welcome. Barbara, welcome. Sharon, welcome. Irvin, welcome. Edwina, Ida, welcome. Oh, crazy. Yeah, if you notice, there's one thing obviously missing here, which is the box. We don't even have the box set up. Sweetie's doing that right now. Bonnie, hello. A and B are here and excited. Cool. Ruler, the Bears are up 15-10. Wow. But the Beagles have the ball at the 3. Okay. David, welcome. Nicholas, welcome. Nick, okay. Greg, welcome. Jose, welcome. Silver Stacker, I wish I could afford coins tonight, but I had a lot of bills this week. Don't feel bad, that's all right. You can get into the free giveaways and maybe come away with some of the stuff that's on the table right now. Go ahead and get you guys that are here already. There's 23 of you, 25 of you, and there's 11 thumbs up so far. Daryl, welcome. Jerry Berry, welcome. So if you're here and you're a first timer, or if you don't know where you're supposed to enter for the giveaways, Rebecca, welcome. It's video 1, correct? Yeah, it's last night's live stream, part 1. Yeah, we did have a failure and have part 1, part 2. So go to part 1, go in there and say giveaway or enter me in the giveaway, whatever you'd like to leave in the comment section below the picture in last night's live stream, part 1. And later on, we'll put a link and all that so folks can enter for the giveaways. Pammy, welcome. It may just lay out that way, honey. Okay, that's possible. Michael, welcome. Sharon, welcome. Rebecca, Ramon, Ida. Ida says, hi, Mrs. B. She didn't say hi to me. She says, hello, Ida. That's okay, Sharon. Next week will be a more normal week anyway. Although last night, like I said, with scrambling at the last minute to try and figure out how we were going to do a live stream without $50, and then getting the box that we got, and then the box of quarters, it actually turned out to be a lot more fun. It went a lot longer than we expected, past 2 o'clock. We wound up finding silver. We wound up finding gold. We wound up finding proofs. We wound up finding foreign Olympic coins. And what else? Oh, NIFSIs. Yeah, lots of NIFSIs. So it was a lot of fun. got to finally prove the theory of, you know, people that slit the side of the roll and just look at the edge and see if there's silver, and if they don't see it, they throw it back. Well, these guys slit the rolls, didn't even open them, looked at the side, threw them back. Well, the very third coin that we opened in that first roll turned out to be a proof coin. So pretty much shot that the heck. Then they quit after about a third of the box, and the rest of the box was sealed rolls. So people were randomly getting, you know, as they went through the box, they were getting, some were viewed and some were sealed. And we wound up finding the gold coin. It was 1974, I believe. And so, I mean, they left a lot of stuff in that box just because they just, you know, were doing the shortcut of, oh, we just need to look at the side and we only care about silver. Well, they missed silver, they missed gold, they missed proofs. It's just unbelievable. Box is ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Silver Stacker, yeah, he's the guy with the gold coin. Congrats again, man. Oh yeah, and the Oreo coin. That was the weirdest thing probably of the whole night out of the quarter box. Was, we all kind of named it the Oreo coin. It had the top clad layer, it had the bottom clad layer, and the edge of the clad layer and the reading were completely gone. And it looked like it had been squashed down and some of the cladding removed, but the cladding in the interior was still there. So it was just a really strange coin. And we gave that away because we don't know, it could be an error, and that's the deal. If it's an error or a variety or something that's collectible like that, we give it to you guys. So tonight, all we've got to work with, and I say all again after having prefaced that, we had a $50 box and a quarter box last night for folks to pick from. Tonight we have just the quarter box because we had gotten 2 of them. Same bank, and folks actually enjoyed it. They had the choice last night to pick between $50 and quarters, and some were picking, you know, 50-50, 3 and 2, that kind of thing. I thought the $50 would sell out first. The quarters were right there with them. So should be a lot of fun tonight. We still have silver pulls. The same way we would handle the $50 rolls for those of you that weren't here last night. Each roll is a $5 increment. $10 you get 1 pull, and you know, all of that is the same, just like we do with the $50 box. But because there's twice as many coins in each roll, it actually takes longer to go through the quarter box than it does to go through the $50 box. Plus the coins are smaller, so it's a little harder to handle them. But the variety and the stuff that we found was really awesome. So I think everybody had a really good time. Did I have the nightmare about the Effigy Mounds quarters? No, actually, pretty much last night it was comatose after that. But yeah, there were definitely more of those than I care to see, but I'm going to see a lot more tonight. National Coin Quarter Collector Zeke, welcome. Lionel, welcome. Bonnie, welcome. Mary, welcome. Pammy J. Shane, I think I missed a couple folks. Dave Smith, Hunting for Supras, welcome. DW, yeah, I did miss a few folks. Bud Light. We did not check Enders. We didn't have time. We just scrambled and literally, we finished dinner about 5 minutes before start time, came up and, oh, you found the last one? Oh, kind of.
It goes to the corner.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in this way because it's kind of, it fell out of the box, so the top of it is coming apart. So that one's only sticking up because the end of the roll is the paper is it's not open. It just torn, so I don't want to shove it down there and then have them all come apart when I pull them out. Michael, welcome from Chicago. Tim, Russell, Pammy J, S. Robbins, Irvin, 077, welcome. Master Guns, welcome. Harold, welcome. So we got 70 watching already. Craig, 67, Shelby, welcome. P. Nelson, welcome. Dipple Experiment, welcome. Ryan Hand, welcome. Brian, welcome. Yeah, as always, first giveaway 100 likes and then every 50 increment after that. Bears have 48 seconds and a timeout left and are down 1 point at their own 42. Ooh, that's a bad place. Celine, I hope I said that right. Welcome. Peter Connor Estrada, welcome. Christopher, welcome. Robert, welcome. So yeah, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you go over to the first video from last night's live stream, part 1, and scroll down into the comment section and put enter entry giveaway. I want to be in the giveaway, something to that effect. Not hi or not I like the stream or something like that. And that way we know that you want to be part of the giveaway. And the software will pick randomly from people that leave comments. And you have to be here when we draw the giveaways. Bears are in field goal range. There you go. Sean, ooh, that's a large copper on the table. Yeah, it is. It's a, Sweetie corrected me before I could say it. It's a bronze, not copper. Jay Gray, welcome. Bonnie. That's funny. Coin King, welcome. Bill, you are number 4. She'll post it here in a second. We're just kind of saying hi to everybody and settling in. Yes. Yeah, we had a slight hiccup last night. We've mentioned it pretty much every video, but we had someone new that didn't understand what we were looking for. If you are buying rolls on PayPal, in the comments section, if you just send us money, we don't know, and no comment, we don't know if you're sending money for lists, because we had people buying lists, believe it or not, during the live stream. And then we had various other transactions that were going on during the live stream. So when you buy rolls, there's a couple things you want to do. You want to say that these are for rolls for tonight or for next Saturday. Yeah, we're not taking any orders for Saturday right now. Okay, so just rolls for tonight, but put your name, PayPal will have your real name. Okay, if you have an avatar, a fake name, whatever you want to call it, that you use, such as Coin King or Havana Horton, welcome by the way, please put that in there as well, so that we can put the two together, because we don't know. And we wound up missing a guy last night because we didn't, we got the money, we got a name, but it didn't say what they wanted to do with it, and there was miscommunication, and we wound up missing it. So always do that if you can. Jay, did you get the cover off the phone? No, did not get the cover off the phone. I thought of that about 30 minutes ago, that I needed to get it off, and it requires a special tool, because it's got Allen set screws that hold the metal frame over the rubber protective portion. So, like I said, it's military grade. So I'm not even sure. I'm gonna have to figure out how to take it apart. Just another average stacker. Welcome. Oh yeah, had to expect a timeout. Even without watching the game, you have to expect a timeout whenever they're going to kick something important. Claudio, welcome back tonight. You must have enjoyed it. Kimberly Boring. That's a heck of a name. I hope you have the good fortune of not having that in reality. You should have fun tonight. It should not be boring. That's for sure. Yeah, Sledgehammer would possibly get that case off. J and B, what is your oldest coin? We've got quite a few ancients, so I'm not sure which one predates the most. I know we've got antiquities, 2,000-3,000 years old, that kind of stuff. Coin Collector 1057 found a 25 sixpence, 50% silver hunting a box of pennies the other day. There you go. Very cool. David, need to get a Samsung Galaxy. Yeah, I'm kind of an Apple guy. So I think it's either the fact that the phone is starting to die or the fact that I've got this military grade case. But yeah, I noticed when it locks up that the phone is very warm to the touch, even through the case. But last night it did it 2 hours in. And then we reset, went to 2.0, and we went another 4 hours without an interruption. So I'm still not sure whether it's the Wi-Fi signal in the house, the Comcast signal to and from the house. We've tried the cellular signal. We're just really not convinced what it is. And I just kicked the camera. See if I can get that back where it was. That's close. Dynamac, welcome. Yeah, it's like a military grade, Robert. It's I'm not sure if that is titanium or just stainless, or I don't think it's stainless. It's probably some sort of cast piece over a rubber body and then screwed in place. So yeah, hey, it does its job, man. When I drop it at work and it hits the concrete, falls out of my pocket, hits the concrete, bounces across the floor. I pick it up. There's not a scratch, man. Let's see. Coin King, JNB, I found an 1851 3-cent piece in a foreign bin in Mexico. That's awesome. New Orleans coins are very, very good, very, very desirable. And I personally, that's one of my favorite mint marks is an O. Hard to come by anymore. Okay, so she just posted the order, the first order of the folks that are in this box. Let's see. And what else, sweetie?
I'm going to post the link for the giveaways. You comment.
Oh, she's going to post the link to where to leave the comment to get in the giveaways. So I take it the Eagles wound up winning. You mean the coin pushers? That's Robbins? The coin pushers where they have like the stacks of coins and then they have all kinds of loose coins and you feed them until they tip over? I've seen those. So the Bears lost. All right. I'm just asking. I haven't paid attention all season, so I saw in the news something about one of the Cowboy players getting a really, really severe injury yesterday. The Bears field goal hit the upright, then the crossbar on the way out. Oh man, that dude's gonna have nightmares for a long time. All right, so the link just went up again to enter for the giveaways. And so let's see, we've got 80 people watching, 62 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down already. We'll go ahead and get started on this. We're ready to go, right, sweetie?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I will get the sorting box down here. Now we have marked, obviously, 4 rolls like we always do. Master Guns, start us off, sir. How many down, how many over? That kind of thing. You have 2 rolls. The thumbs down was there before we even came on. That's funny. We had at one point last night, we had I think 12, and I mentioned that sometimes people hit it by mistake, and we were real close to a giveaway, and all of a sudden the 12 became 4. So never know, it could be a mistake, but it's still, you know, it's still somebody watching the channel. 3 over, 4 down. Oh, sweetie, this.
Second.
Yeah. So 3 over, 4 down. 3 over, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So we got that. And we got that. No markings. Got some shiny ones on the end. Oop, got to remember to take the wedding ring off. Somebody reminded me last night, they saw it on my finger. Howard did, yeah. The Stacking Kid. How you doing, man? Welcome. Doing the quarter roll, or the quarter box tonight. That's all we unfortunately have. Well, that's true. I mean, we had a lot of fun with the quarter box last night. So, huh? Yeah, it actually was a blessing, and we got a lot of positive comments afterwards from folks that were here last night saying that they actually liked having the quarters and having the option to pick quarters and half dollars or combination. That's kind of cool. Yeah, see Bonnie, the quarters are great. Best of luck, Guns. Bill likes quarters. All right, so let's get this rolling. Yeah, and I was pointing out different coins that you can look for errors. Here's a 65. Doesn't look to be, it's obviously clad, doesn't look to be thin. You should always check these. They have potential to have double die obverse and reverse, and some of them were actually minted on the silver planchet, so they wouldn't have that big copper line on there. So that was part of, I guess, what a lot of folks liked was as we were going through some of these, I was explaining and pointing out different places and coins to look for errors and varieties. Not all of them, but certain dates, certain. Okay. Oh, puppy got the camera that time. It'll bump here in a second. Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon coin. Denali. 79. Ellis Island. Yeah, for example, Ellis Island, on mom and dad's hats, right underneath their hats by their hair, there's usually dye chips on dad, up under his hat by his eyebrow, and sometimes by his mustache, and sometimes mom has one on her head by her headdress. I haven't found any others on the back of that coin. But the early issue ones, at least, I haven't done any recently, but the early issue ones, they were fairly common. Virginia, I don't see the error on there. Fort McHenry, it can be, the reverse can be doubled, the roof lines and the flagpole. Obviously, I can't put these under the microscope tonight. I will occasionally grab a coin and grab the magnifier. There's another Fort McHenry. But most of the errors that I'm looking as we're doing this in the essence of time, basically, is things that are obvious. You know, I mean, there's a Voyager 2018, very nice shape, Philadelphia mint with no bag marks on the face. That's like a rarity. Frederick Douglass, he usually has them on his face, on his beard, on his lapel, and sometimes on his arm. Mount Rushmore, there's about 24 different varieties involving the little guy hanging off of his face working, and then different profiles of the nose, that type of thing. Didn't find any silver, didn't find any obvious errors. Last night we found a silver quarter, and we found an Olympic quarter that was actually an ender from the Vancouver Olympics in 2010. So it was an archery quarter, because they have them in different sports. So that was pretty cool. Apostle Islands, I mentioned it last night, but I'll mention it for those that weren't here. The kayaker that's down here on the bottom of the coin, there's chips that show up occasionally. There's one that to me is hysterical because it looks like a boulder fell on the kayaker, and you see the two ends of the kayak sticking out and the two ends of his paddle sticking out. In real life, obviously the guy would have sunk and not survived, but it's a pretty cool thing to find. Oop, dropped one. 89. A lot of new issue. There's Cumberland Island, where we went to the we did the video on the coin launch from Cumberland Island, and that's the coin. It's on the kitchen table, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, one of the rare ones we were looking for last night, and I just got low battery warning. This one is in much better shape than the one last night even. This is a very clean 2009 P American Samoa quarter. These are extremely rare to find, especially in this condition. This is one of the nicest ones I've found. And I haven't found many, but this is a really, really nice one. So guns, you got a really good coin. In fact, we just did a video on a few days ago about the 2009 quarters. Oh, and right behind it, Duke Ellington, 2009 D. Unfortunately, he's a little beat up, but because of the error, a couple of errors. Let me see if I can see it. No, I don't see the error. I'm going to give it to you anyway because it's a 2009. He's in a little bit of tough shape, but the Duke and the Ellington, the ELL, wound up bleeding down onto the keys of the piano and made it, flip it, this, no, other side. No, now it is.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Okay, so, yeah, we actually have one of those with that error. It's an FS 801 is the designation of the error, and it's very cool and very desirable. And then there's our effigy mounds nightmare from last night that I was getting teased about. And if anybody's coming in while I'm doing these coins, I apologize. I'm looking down at the coins in detail. Here's a Shawnee from 2016, and you see the stacks of rocks. There's lots of die chips known to be on both rock piles and even on the eagle's wing. And so those are worth looking for and a lot of fun to look for. Another effigy mounds, another effigy mounds. 97. And then South Carolina. I know he's kicked it about 3 times. So seriously. South Carolina, and I know we've done videos on almost all of these, if not all of these. They're all on our list. The bird has an upper and a lower foot, and the lower foot, where there's a bunch of branches in here, and if you look it up, the lower foot, there's an extra branch that goes from the foot across from the branch he's standing on to the branch next to it. Shouldn't be there. So that would be the error that you're looking for there. Guns, I'd say unfortunately, but we found you I mean, this thing is a perfect American Samoa. I don't know if it would grade MS, it might. Is that nice? The Duke Ellington is not that nice, so it would not grade, and it does not appear to have the error, but the American Samoa is very rare. They both are. The American Samoa is a little bit rare, and especially in that condition, it's very rare. And you've got a pull. So we'll dump these. What, sweetie? We have 10 rolls left to sell out. Before we sell out, let's put it that way. Tiny, Numismatics, welcome. Harold, welcome. Ramon, welcome. D. Reese, welcome. Where do we enter? Last night's video, part 1, is where you enter. There's the link right there. Armstrong on the daily, welcome. So we got 1 pull for the Master Guns. Oh, blank. Last night I was actually doing good. So, Master Guns, thank you very much, sir. And this one here really is very special. This American Samoa. Look at that, sweetie. That thing is gorgeous. No, we don't have one that nice. That's what I'm saying. Of all the ones that I've searched, that's the nicest nicest one I found. Excuse me.
Oh, that's a good one.
2 quarters, all skill.
No.
What?
I can only enter when the door is unlocked. Somebody left the cabinet.
I can only enter when the door's unlocked? Okay.
That was the other for people.
Oh, that was their entry for the giveaway? That's funny.
Yep.
That is funny. Oh, man. Jason, welcome. Welcome, Ida. I think I said hi to you, but I'm way behind. We're up to 92 viewers, and focusing on Gunny's rolls. These are trickier because they're smaller than the $half, so I can't go whipping through them. And there's twice as many in each roll. So, and there's so many more opportunities. So Pammy J is up. Pammy J has 6 rolls. So unlike last night, I don't have to ask whether she wants $half or quarters, because tonight we only have the one option. And she wanted quarters anyway. So works out. Amazing how that works out. Oh, look at that. She got a black and a green.
Wow.
Holy cow. Wow. Yeah, no kidding. That doesn't happen very often. Let's set those up because that's kind of cool. So, you got a 67-40% Kennedy, another beauty, and a 42 Walking Liberty for the 90%er. So there you go. You're already in the winner's circle there. Keep up the good work, Jay. Thank you, Pammy. I am happy, happy, happy. The biggest trick is hanging on to that big roll when you first open it. Effigy Mounds. Good luck, Pammy, even though you don't need it because you already got some nice stuff on the table. This is the Kansas 2005, and this is the one that's infamous for In God We Trust, having the grease-filled die, and it comes out In God We Rust. There's other versions where other letters were filled, but In God We Rust is the one you're looking for on that coin. And you can find grease-filled die errors like that on just about any coin. Another Cumberland Island. Fort Moultrie, that was the other one that we went to, the coin opening, the first coin opening we went to, coin launch ceremony. And he has the cap to rim cud. He has die chips up and down the flagpole and his arm and his shoulder. So there's plenty to look for on that one. And then George Rogers Clark, don't see that. Last night we found one. Oh man, these. We got to get some more quarters from that bank. 2009, Philadelphia, Puerto Rico, in again almost perfect condition. This is much nicer than the one we found last night. This thing's comparable to Gunny's find, and then right next to it is a bicentennial quarter, Philadelphia, in perfect condition. It doesn't have a bag mark on it. It's got a slight amount of wear on it, but very little. So you got a 2009 and a very desirable bicentennial next to it. You're doing all right. But this box and the box last night so far, I mean, we really found a lot of 2009s, more than we've seen in a long time. And it was funny because we were laughing about the fact that we had just posted a couple days before that how rare the 2009 quarters are. But the box is from this bank for some reason. This is New Jersey, and it's one of them that you check the orientation. George Washington, flip them over, make sure that these guys aren't tilted over. Rotated reverse is common on those. 67 again, full clad on the edge, full thickness. So not a not an incorrect correct planchet. Oh man. Patrick, what's up with hoarding 2009 quarters? You should be hoarding any 2009. Watch our videos. We've done a series of them on every denomination and what the issue is with each denomination. But ultimately, they all have similar reasons behind them. But they are definitely very hard to find usually. Not last night or today so far. But we found more last night than we have found probably in the last year. 2009, a lot of coins were not minted at all, like the American Eagle. It was minted only in the bullion that was required by the legislation that authorized the coins to be made. They did not do an uncirculated, and they did not do a proof. If you look up the mint statistics, you see zeros in both of those categories of the 2009 American Eagle. And it's the only ones that have that. And this, oh yeah, baby. It's a clad. So this is like what we were finding last night, but we were finding it mostly in the $50. This is another one you check for orientation. Heads up, and the tower on Utah heads up. But if you notice something, it's an S proof. It's a clad S proof, but it's still an S proof. And when you can do that to the camera, that sucker's shiny, man. That's a nice coin. That's very cool. So I mean, there's 7 likes away from the first giveaway. Just found a 2007 Utah S proof. Yeah. Pammy's scoring. We're finding all kinds of cool stuff for her. So at some point last night, somebody said, "Are you giving coin roll hunting lessons?" And it was like, no, it's just going. There's so much stuff here. It's like going over it because we were just finding so much stuff. In the future? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, many people have asked, you know, for us to try quarters. So based on last night and see how y'all like it tonight, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Oops, gonna drop it. You're not gonna believe this. Another perfect 2009 American Samoa. Just like Guns got. So you got Puerto Rico and American Samoa. That's 2 of the 6 that were issued that year. And you don't find them in that condition. That's almost like somebody broke open an uncirculated set or a mint set and dropped them into circulation. It's crazy. But yeah, we may start having quarter boxes along with the $50, so folks can have the choice. They were asking about it before we wound up doing this. We explained last night, we wound up doing this because the $50 and the quarters, we're at 100 likes. Cool. So we will do the giveaway as soon as I finish these rolls. Delaware, I don't see Spitting Horse, and I don't see a doubled Caesar Romney, which would both be right here by his nose. The Spitting Horse is a crack from his mouth to the lettering of Caesar, and then Caesar Romney is actually 2 full sets of Caesar Romney on there.
We actually got
She needed the American Samoa.
No, Guam. If she got
Oh,
it.
Guam.
Mhm.
And she got it last night?
We are five. We have 5 rolls left.
Cool. We have 5 rolls left. Homestead. Yeah, we even found a Homestead error coin with a very desirable error called a leaky bucket, which is the bottom of the bucket has a die chip on it. And sometimes there'll be different shapes and there'll be a little bowed or whatever, but this one was perfect. It looks like the bottom of the bucket cracked open, the one that we found last night.
Five rolls. Same thing. 25. How long is asking?
Yeah, 5 rolls is the same as with half dollars. It's 25 and you get 3 silver pulls, just like you would with the half dollars. So we basically substituted the quarters for the half dollars because we had a family emergency last week right after the live stream marathon for New Year's. Literally, I think that next morning, kind of the middle of the night. And it was get here now as immediate family member. So we spent the entire week at the hospital, and they're stable, but by the time we got out of there, the banks, of course, were always closed. So the last day that we were there, we made an effort to get to the local branch by the hospital of one of our banks. And all they had was 1 box of half dollars, and they had 2 boxes of quarters. So we grabbed those so that we could at least have a live stream. And it turned out to be really popular. And the live stream last night, like I said, lasted like 6 hours. Yeah, and yeah, we wanted to try it for a long time. Wow, sold out. So it kind of forced our hand to do something we've been wanting to try for a long time. And it was really surprising that it took that long to get to 2 o'clock to get through them all. I'll open that one. Another bicentennial, but that one's not as nice. Another 2 Delawares back to back. Let's see what we got here. No die crack, no Caesar Romney doubling. No die crack, no Caesar Romney doubling. Ken's Pack, welcome. Leonard, welcome. Michael, welcome. Happy New Year to you too. Anybody that I may have missed saying hello to while I got my head down going through these, apologize, as always. Holy cow. You already got a Puerto Rico. You have 2 of them now. This is a Philadelphia. I can't remember if the first one, I think the first one was also Philadelphia. John Laughter. It was like going through 3 boxes of half dollars. It really was. It was, well, if you think about it, like I say, there's twice as many coins per roll to start with. So you do have 2 boxes, the equivalent of 2 boxes of halves there. So we kind of figured that would help, you know. So it wouldn't be like an hour and a half live stream. But then on top of that, we had so many coins that like tonight, that we were finding, special coins, that it wound up, getting longer and longer and longer.
Box of times would take even longer.
Oh yeah, God, a box of dimes would take forever, and I'd be hard pressed to do them on camera, because for me, dimes are something that I have to do on the microscope, or at the very least on the magnifier in my hand on every one, because I just can't see the detail on them. I can't, with my reading glasses, I can read the date, but it's just too hard. Thank you for the coffee, sweetie. Yummy as usual.
Hey, Anna.
Hey, Anna. Bill and Coins, welcome. Oh, got a box of pennies. Yeah, that's they're easier than dimes in some respects, but they can be harder because of the dark color. I mean, we can see the contrast with the light we've got, especially, but trying to show anybody anything, that's really hard to do with this camera. We have to get the other light set up, and yeah, we do have to upgrade to a better camera. We just haven't figured out what kind of camera yet. We've had a few suggestions. Another Homestead, a real nice one. Let's see. Look at it with the magnifier. It's so nice. It doesn't have any of the varieties, obviously. I mean, that are obvious. There are something like 100 front and back on those. Apostle Islands, New Jersey, another one. Let's check this one. Nope, correct orientation. Blue Ridge Parkway, Texas. Colorado, okay, here's another George Rogers Clark. They'll have die chips on this top rifle, sometimes underneath that rifle, sometimes on the rifle of the second guy here. There's actually 3 guys here. There's the left guy low, middle guy high, and then right guy low. And on his cap of his hat, he'll have die chips on there sometimes. Okay, got through that box, or that set of rolls, I mean. Oh, got to put that out of the way. We have to, do we need to move the coins to do?
Yeah, just finish them.
Okay, just finish Pam? Okay. All right, so Pam has 3 pulls. Good luck. Blank on number 1. Blank on number 2. Man, last night I was pulling 90s. Slam it down hard. Ah, 3 blanks. Sorry, that didn't, I think that only happened once last night. So, 67 40%er, 42 90%er, and then got the 2009 coin collection here. The
You know she was yesterday?
She had the walker yesterday too? Oh, wow. Well, now she's got 2 Puerto Ricos, an American Samoa, and an S proof, and really lucky. So, thank you. So now we put that aside and we do the first giveaway, which is the first 2 coins on the left, or what? Okay. How about a box of chocolate? Yeah, that'd be good. Oz Enterprise, welcome. Didn't see you come in. Leonard, I don't know if I said hi or not. Jolt, welcome. You missed, Master Guns got a 2009, American Samoa in like mint condition and a real nice bicentennial, I believe. And then Pammy J just got a Walking Liberty, a 40% silver, 3 2009s, all in perfect condition. 2 of them were Puerto Rico. 1 was American Samoa again, and an S proof Utah from 2007. So unreal. The 2 on the left? Okay. So the first lot of giveaway is 2 really nice Indians, 1901 and 1902. See if I can show the back with this light. Not really. That's what I was saying about pennies. It's kind of hard, especially if they're in plastic. But 1901, 1902, very nice. And we'll find out here in a second how many folks have made it over and entered into the giveaway. $82. That's pretty good odds. So good luck. As always, you have to be here when we call your name out. We give you some time for the lag. Curtis Bilger. Where you at, Curtis? Tommy R. You enter in last night's live stream part 1, which is now a video, and you scroll down below the picture to the comment section and enter there that, entry, that link right there, and say that you want to be in a giveaway. Loud, welcome. I didn't see you come in either. Curtis, where are you? There he is. Congrats. 2 very nice Indian pennies. 1901 and 1902. Great start to the giveaways. And we had a lot of those last night, a ton of giveaways. Mark Cardwell, didn't see you come in either. Ida, I know, because it says, my turn, my turn. Ida has 5 rolls. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. No marked rolls. Good luck. I'm fine, it's only a flesh wound. Oh, the twins said good luck to Ida? That's cute. That's sweet. see any on there. That's a really shiny P. That was a George Rogers Clark. If that would have had die chips on it, as nice as that was, that would have been a really good keeper. Homestead, don't see any. Another shiny. Wow, Philadelphia, that shiny? That's 2 in a row. And I do not see any die chips on there. New York, North Carolina, 98, 2009, District of Columbia, Duke Ellington, to Philadelphia. I don't see any. I see one scratch on the front. Let me take a look at this with the... It's in really, really nice shape. I do not see the error, but the error is, if you have good eyesight, the error is visible with the naked eye, where the ELL have bled down onto the keys. There's actually a couple of secondary errors or other errors, and you can actually have them in combination. So, but the ELL, you very definitely can see with the naked eye if you have good vision. Otherwise, glasses or a magnifier. So that's a cool find. There's another Kansas. Yep, trust, not rust. Another Apostle Island. Oh, really pretty 2004 Florida. Denver, of course. Another Homestead. Let's see. Oh, this one might have one of the... Yep, it's got probably 1/4, maybe a little less, of the left side of the roof. It's got a big blob of what the nickname for it is snow on the roof. It looks exactly like it snowed. So this is actually a known variety, and the coin is in really good shape. So there's another cool find. And it's, I want to be real careful I don't touch the coin, but it's right there on the roof, right in the middle, on the left-hand side. Voyagers, 67, very obviously clad. California. That one can have an error on the side of the mountain, and I've heard it described as looking like a Pepsi can sitting on the side of the hill. It's a straight line going down diagonally on the hill, and then you have this little this little thing that looks like a Pepsi can sticking up. Virginia, no error. Whoops. 2010 Yosemite, Denver. That was a request last night. Somebody wanted it, and we had dumped it back in the going back to the bank batch, and couldn't find it. And then later on, we found another one. So we were able to fulfill that request. New coin honor, how you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know why they said Pepsi can. It was like it wasn't just a straight line. It was kind of like, and it wasn't like a blob of a die chip. It was, it had the shape, the general shape and scale of something the size of a can of soda pop, basically laying on the standing up on the side of the mountain. Jack, welcome. Beer could be a beer can, yeah. Could be Coors. Might be where they make it. Another homestead. Front's not great, but let's see what we got. Nope. Oop, dropped that one. What is it? 86. George Rogers Clark. Georgia. Another bicentennial. He's not that great. Any bicentennial that's in nice shape like Gunny's, we keep those. Particularly the quarters. I mean, you know that we do the halves, but particularly the quarters, because the quarters are normally very hard to find. And again, these two boxes so far have had more 2009s and more bicentennials than we've seen in a long time. So definitely going to have to take the opportunity to get more quarter boxes from that bank. I mean, we get $half-dollar rolls from 4, sometimes 5 banks, so wouldn't hurt to get the quarters from these guys again. Real nice homestead. I don't see anything. Doesn't mean that there's nothing there. There's a lot of stuff in the windows and things like that, in the logs, and it requires magnification to see those. Let's see. Do you keep 83p? Yes, we keep 83p and 82p if they're in good shape. And 83p also has the spitting eagle on the back. Don't forget to check for that. But again, they have to be in good shape. If they're beat to snot or they got some kind of goop on them, no, we're not going to keep them. There's an 82. 82D. He's okay, but he's a D. Did I look at that one? Yeah, New York. Ellis Island. 87. 78. South Carolina. Arkansas. Michigan. Ohio. Decent looking 1990. He's got a slight mark on him. Wisconsin. No extra leaves. There's a 2018 pictured rocks. We've had a couple of those go by, but 2000 Massachusetts. Kassachi, Apostle Islands again, Louisiana, let's see, nope, no air. Minnesota, of course you're looking for the extra tree, the extra 4th tree on Minnesota. And there's I can't remember, about a dozen I think, variations of that extra material in what would be the position of the 4th evergreen. There's a gap between the short evergreen trees and the tall evergreen trees. And if there's any material at all, even if it's a couple of dots, those are considered to be extra trees and very desirable. Apostle Island, Virginia. Oh, that was torn up. 91. There's a nice shiny. Wow. Oh yeah. I wondered why it was so shiny. Gotta set the coins down again. Very definitely clad. You can see how bright pink that edge is. It is a Fort Moultrie, which is the first coin launch that we went to on Cumberland Island, which is the poster back there. And, or no, the poster is from Cumberland. This was from Fort Moultrie, here near Charleston, but it's an S proof. Yeah, I like when I can blind the camera by flashing it like that. That's cool. So see, we're finding a lot of good finds in these quarter boxes. It's crazy. Nothing on the Saratoga. Next giveaway will be at 150. And there will also be a surprise giveaway, my sweetie's telling me, somewhere in the middle of the box. Oh, we are going to do one after the box? Okay. I was just thinking we didn't have a second box, so. Yep, that's true. That's true. Utah orientation correct. '66 obvious clad. I saw John. I saw Donna Mack. I think I said hi to her. Catherine, hi. Silver Searcher CDN. How do I enter this time? Wishful Thinking, welcome. Savage is welcome. There's the link. And that'll take you to our live stream part 1 from last night. Scroll down below the picture to the comment section and put your entry there that you want to be part of the giveaway, and you will be automatically entered into all of these giveaways. All right, we already did the first giveaway, so I just got to give Ida her treasure now. Oh, that's right, I got to pull the rolls yet. So 3 for Ida. Good luck, Ida. Blank. Okay, what'd you do to the bag, honey? Mr. Bacon, welcome. 2 to go. Welcome to the club. 40%er, there we go. Well, we don't have halves tonight. We're doing quarters and having a good time. We are sold out of the quarters though, but we have a whole bunch of giveaways on the table. No purchase, no need to buy quarters to be in the giveaways. Beautiful 67 40%er. That's the silver bag pull. We got one more. So all you have to do is go to last night's live stream part 1, scroll below the picture to the comment section, and in there put a comment saying, please enter me in the giveaway, something to that effect, and the software we use will automatically pull you, but you have to be here when we call your name out. If we call your name out, we give you about a minute to allow for the lag. If you don't sound off, we pull the next person. You have to be participating and be here in order to win. Yeah, wait, Robert. Bronze coming next. Another 40%er. There we go. 2 for 3. That's a lot better. Nice 68D. To go with the 67. There you go, sweetie. And I gotta be real careful picking these up. Look at that thing. That's proof. There you go. Congrats, Ida. Yeah, and thank you very much.
Next, Bill Betts.
Bill Betts is next. 2 rolls. No markings on the rolls. Oh. Yeah, we got a homestead right on the top. Well, there's an 83 on this end, 83D. Effigy Mounds, Virginia. Don't see the error. Kentucky. 77. There's an 82. Also a Denver. Grand Canyon. Effigy. Can't even make out what that is. I think it's an 83, but it's all green. South Carolina, Apostle Islands, Ellis Island, Man of the Mountain, Wesley Rogers, or George Rogers Clark, excuse me. Louisiana, no obvious error. Virginia. No obvious error. Another Virginia. Connecticut, 99. Had a few of those, but that's probably the nicest one. Another 83D in fair shape. Here's another homestead. Can't tell if that's got snow on the roof or not. Let me take a look. Nope. Nope, nothing there. Jersey, another orientation coin. Orientation was correct. There's a homestead. Don't see anything. Another homestead. Again, don't see anything. And as usual, Pooch is passed out under the table. That's why every once in a while the camera moves, because he moves his paws in his sleep, and he's got one of them like right up against the leg of the camera. No, he's fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. But it's every once in a while the camera wiggles a little bit. Just bye, Moss Man. Sorry, buddy. I don't even think I knew he were here. Sorry. Louisiana. Let's see. Nope. Pictured rocks, which would be, it's actually okay. It's the coin behind it that's pretty nasty. And this one's known to have doubling on the front face of the rock cliff here, and also die chips up here in the tree branches. And pretty easy to find. If you find them, they're pretty obvious. They're 65, very obviously clad. Alaska, the bear. There can be die chips in the motto here, the Great Land, and also on his claws, which count as extra claws. So we have one, I believe, maybe two, that have 8 claws instead of 5. And we have, 6, 7, and then multiple of those. But I think we have 2 that are 8 claws. That's a pretty 95. 66, obviously clad. Louisiana. Johnny. And that's that. So, Bill gets 1 bag pull. No, nothing in it. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. Got to be a good one. Ask Jay what his best error coin is. Yeah, it's our error coin. Gosh, I don't know, honey. What would you say? Blank. Shoot.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Sorry,
Bill.
Bill. Puppy moved his legs. Thank you.
Just say to people that next giveaway is at 150, obviously.
Next giveaway is at 150, obviously.
I'm coming on the surprise one, so.
And then a surprise one coming up in the middle of the box as well.
So somebody still needs to leave a comment, leave a time.
So if you still want to leave a comment and enter for the giveaways that are left on the table, you still have time. Trying to figure out how bad the lag is here. It's not bad. Right now the lag on my screen is not bad. So Donald's next with 5 rolls. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No marked rolls, no obvious enders. Can I go to Taco Bell for a few minutes? I don't know when she's gonna pull the thing. Nope, you need to start, she says. Wow. That's cold. It's funny, but it's cold. That was a good one, sweetie. Come on. Yeah, obviously clad 67.
Oh, you forgot. Carson City Health people, you said you want to ask for viewers.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody, if you even saw the video, that's awesome.
Yeah. We posted a video today. I don't know if you guys, wow, that thing is really charred. I don't know if any of you got a chance to see the video we posted today about the Carson City coin stamping. Apparently, we did a video on it. Apparently, they have the opportunity, they already did one, and the video explains all the detail on it. They will do it again, I believe, the end of this month. It's in the video. But you actually go to the gift shop and buy the 1 ounce planchet blank at the old Carson City Mint, which is now the Nevada Historical Society, in the old Mint building. And then you go to the historic press number 1, which was, of course, the first one installed in there. And you hand them the blank, and they stamp it right there while you're there and hand it back to you. And I believe they're numbered. I believe they had serial numbers on them. The picture looked like they did. And you get your own personal commemorative Carson City stamped blank right there. So anybody that's within, wow, Kim, it's going around. Sorry, I hope everything's okay. But if you live anywhere near Carson City and are thinking of going to that event, please let us know, because we live way far away. If you go, we would love to obviously get one and be willing to reimburse you the cost of buying the planchette. And I don't know whether they have a charge for the actual stamping, but they're going to limit it to 2,000 maximum mintage of this commemorative. And so they'll do it once a month until they run out of the 2,000 planchettes. And so it's pretty cool. It's I mean, how often do you get to go to a private pressing and then have it pressed for you? That's just very cool. And be Carson City. That's Tiny. You got 80 Carson City mints. Wow, that's amazing, man. I think we only have a few. I'm not sure. I know we don't have 80. Saratoga, no, nothing obvious there. Oh, another charred coin. Homestead, unfortunately. $2009 Puerto Rico, but it looks like it's got stains on it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this to you. It's it looks like it's got some sort of a stain going across here. It's otherwise in nice shape. The press is nice, but it has some sort of discoloration which I can't make out. Virginia, no obvious. Variety. 3 more rolls. Yeah, I don't know. Carson Cities are cool. New Orleans are cool. Carson Cities are cool. Delmega is awesome. Don't know if I'll ever be able to afford a Delmega unless I find one. Another Delaware. Nope. Neither of the varieties. Picture Rocks. Ozark Riverways. 82. Denver. It's wild. We don't get a lot of Denver here, but 82 was a long time ago. Denali. Kasachi. Oop, another 82. What is it? It's a very, very nasty dirty pea with PVC damage on it. So we wouldn't keep that. Nope, that one's icky. you don't even want that in with your rest of your coins, because the PVC damage, if you seal that in a tube, for example, or a wrapper with other coins, it can off gas and cause issues with your other coins. So you really don't want to do that. Ouch. Sorry. My back. It's just moved the wrong way in. Someone might go. Oh, that's cool. How is Uncle Jay and Auntie B tonight? Heard something about Carson City while shaving my legs. Oh my God, the visuals that I get doing this job. Yeah, don't cut yourself. Vic Patel, welcome. Which month is Philadelphia? Philadelphia is a mint in Philadelphia, the town. Yeah, I know, Janine. Don't laugh, Robert. We do have military grade. Well, I wouldn't know if they're military grade gloves technically, but they're cut resistant. We have chemical resistant and we have cut resistant. And I am required to leave it at that. Another nice homestead. Let's see. Possible snow on the roof. Let's see. Nope, don't see anything on that one. Pictured Rocks. New Jersey. Dirty, but orientation's correct. Nice Kasachi. Kasachi is the one with the flying bird on it. I guess it's a turkey. And like the speared bison, there's an error for this one that looks like somebody shot an arrow through the breast of the turkey, with part of it below and part of it above the body of the turkey that's flying. I have a 6-foot spinalator from a chiropractor's office for backs. Oh, I remember those. Very cool, and it really is relaxing. Come to Texas and I'll let you borrow it. Yeah. I've spent time on those. I know one of my friends at work is talking to me about, I should get an inversion, one of those inversion things that they sell, where you hang upside down basically, and it supposedly relieves the strain or the compression on your spine. My luck, I'd fall asleep or pass out or whatever.
A bunch of new people came in, but the likes are not going up. So
Bunch of new people in, but not enough likes going up. Interesting. 114 watching, 139 on the likes. We got to get to 150 for the next giveaway on that. Sharon, inversion does work. That's what they said it worked. Coin Roll Craig, welcome. Everyone says the inversion tables work well if you deal with the blood rush. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. That's it. 2009 Puerto Rico. And nothing else. That's weird. Well, Anna, if you say it works, it's got to work, right? Because you don't mess around. We like having you here. You're like Ida. What happened? Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's like a little blue dot. I didn't even notice that. Donald has 3 pulls. %. There we go. 68D, 40%er. Very nice. 2 more to go. Mr. Bacon, when you buy rolls, as long as you buy at least 2 rolls, you incrementally get more and more pulls, which is what's in here. If you buy a whole box, you get 12 of these, and you get 2 special pulls. Normally we do $half, and we have multiple boxes. Tonight we only have the 1 box of quarters, so we don't have, that's why we sold out so quick. So that was the second pull. Got 1 more pull. Vic, there are the chips that you see me pulling out. Some of them are blank. Blank means, you know, nothing there. Tommy, $5 a roll, and next Saturday we will have $half and possibly quarters. And sorry, that's all I pulled out of the 3 was that 1 40%er and the Puerto Rico quarter, 2009. So thank you, Donald. Yeah, you guys are starting to scare me now with talking about surgery and stem cell, because the stem cell is kind of new to me. I don't know enough about it. I know there's a procedure where they can go in and do like an arthroscopic removal of the defective disc and then replace it with either a spacer or some sort of epoxy thing. But I know I will never do back fusion. That ain't gonna happen. I've had friends have it done and not have a very good outcome. So unfortunately, no marked rolls in those 5. These are Bonnie's. Good luck, Bonnie. Uh-oh, fingers crossed, everyone. Those rolls are part of the twins' belated Christmas from me and their dad since they didn't have the best holidays. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully we find some good stuff here and do it quickly so their little fingers don't fall asleep. Yeah, everybody crossed their fingers for the twins. Sweetie is. B's got her fingers crossed. Fairy. Oops, and I dropped one. And there's the bicentennial. Let's see what she looks like. Or he looks like. Yep, that's a keeper. Here, we'll give the kids a Cumberland Island. They might like that. It's a cute little bird.
Everybody's crossing their fingers.
That's cool.
But you have to do it a little bit faster. It's hard to do it.
I know. That's what I said. It's going to be hard to hold your fingers that long. Going to be more people going to the ER. How'd you get your fingers crossed like this? 8 likes away from the next giveaway. Of course, we've got to finish these rolls first. Trying to do them as fast and efficient as I can so that everybody doesn't lose fingers. A and B, you having fun? Your fingers okay? Tommies are falling asleep. Another one where the top of the roll's kind of coming apart. I'm not surprised. I mean, shoot, dropped 3 of them. What do we got? Oh, Georgia, Connecticut, Vermont. Oops, 83. Nope. George Rogers Clark, nope. Ooh, shiny 65. I'll give you that one. It's 65s you want to hang on to if they're in nice shape. That one's nice and shiny. I don't see any obvious defects. It's got normal wear on it, but it's still, you know, it's still a 65. It is not a silver planchet, which would make it really nice. 2 double dies back to back. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, Sweetie's going to post the link to the giveaway video where you can register for the giveaways one more time. Bonnie, do you live in Texas? Can't remember. Sean would jump through the phone and get it if it was a silver planchet. Yep. Yeah, we might suddenly have acute failure of all systems. Yeah. You see what state they're from? I thought Texas.
No,
Oh, Ida's Texas. No, I want to know where Bonnie's from. Ohio. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, I'll keep a special eye out for an Ohio in nice shape if I see one, because I'm getting Ohio's, but usually by now they're pretty well worn out. But you never know. Last roll. I got 144. I thought we were at 150. That's weird. $67, copper. Pennsylvania. Close, but no cigar. Nope, that's it out of the rolls, but we got pulls. 3 pulls. Time for me to pull silver, sweetie. I'm done with the rolls. Time for me to pull silver. We're back up to 147 on my Lycometer. 40%er. There we go. Good way to start. $67. Very nice. Pretty silver 40%er. Number 2 coming up. Oh, blank. 1 left. Huh? Okay, we're at 150 again. Thumbs down at 3. Last pull. Blank. Shoot. Sorry, guys. So you got a 40% silver, which is very pretty. And you got a Really pretty 65. Like, as in, other than the wear you would expect, it's doesn't have any marks on it. It's a really pretty coin. And then this really cute Cumberland Island 2018 and a really nice bicentennial. Okay. So, thank you. Hope you guys like that. Everybody can uncross your fingers if you can do that without assistance. You're welcome, Bonnie. Yeah, we're at 149 again. 150. 4 thumbs down. Okay. If you punch the thumbs down by accident, if you hit it again, you can cancel it out, and then you can change it back to a thumbs up and help everybody else out. If they're legitimate thumbs down, sorry we didn't please you, but you know, that's life. Thank you for coming and watching. Let's see. So we're at 151, so we're doing the giveaway. This one? Okay.
Whoa.
That was you this time.
That was me.
So, somebody noticed this big chunk of bronze over here. It is a 1921 Great Britain bronze large penny. Yet another beauty.
Try, maybe. Yeah. I think it looks. I know it's hard to show it.
Yeah, it is very hard to show it because it's so dark, but no, it's just blinding it.
Yeah.
So, but it's a beautiful one. We've given some of these away before, so very neat coins to have. So good luck to everybody. We are up from 82 to 101 entries. We got 122 watching, and you have to be here. Yeah, looks like a seated shield. J Gray 5. You still here? J Gray 5. Cool. He's here. Or they are here.
Okay.
You want a very nice coin. So as always, we need to know J Gray 5, your real name for the mailing information, and the mailing information, jbcoinsinc@gmail.com within a week. Or you forfeit that nice, beautiful piece of bronze. Yeah, it's worth money, Vic. What's that? Calling me captain?
No.
What?
You keep forgetting to call my name. Aurora.
Oh, you keep forgetting to call my name, Aurora? Okay.
Okay, King. You have less than 10 minutes.
Okay, Coin King, she says you have less than 10 minutes for your shower before the next giveaway. Next up, Juan G, 5 rolls. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing obvious, top or bottom.
Luck.
Good luck, yep. Moultrie, nothing. Whoa, black. Look at that. That's a Georgia. And that thing is ink black. Both sides. I don't even know it shows up on the camera. It's so black. 67, obvious copper. Hawaii Volcano, 2012. Denver, and it's a nice shape too. There you go. Those are hard to come by too. And again, yesterday and today we've actually come across more of those. The kids were from Ohio, correct?
Yes.
Here, add this to theirs.
Why don't you show them?
Okay.
Say sorry to Juan.
Sorry, Juan. The twins that were holding their little fingers like everybody else, they're from Ohio. And I just found a 2002 Ohio, Philadelphia in pretty nice shape. And if you don't mind, I'm going to just hand it off to the boss and let her add that to their pile. I think that'd be a neat thing for them to have a beautiful coin like that from their home state. Thank you, Juan. There's Texas, Louisiana, Vermont, Harper's Ferry, didn't want to drop it. I wanted to see. No, that one's messed up. Wanted to see if that one had the air on the back, but I didn't see it, and the front is messed up. Delaware. Do we have a spitting horse? Nope, we don't have Caesar Romney either. At least not doubled, which is what we need. First roll down. Hawaii Volcanoes is a good find. That's up there with. Is he wanting out?
No.
No, he's just changing position. Okay. When the horse changes position under the table, it's an event. Not a lot of room for him down there. I know he likes it. As much time as I spend at this table, sitting at this chair with him warming my feet up, I know he likes it. Bicentennial, and it is a D, so you want to check it when you get it. George Rogers Clark, and I believe this one might have the die chip variety on it. Yeah, it's got a couple of them. It's got 2 on the upper barrel, very top rifle, and it's in nice shape. So you can see that's a very pretty coin, condition-wise, and the very top barrel, there's 2 die chips up here on the barrel itself. Another bicentennial coming up. No, he's all messed up. That's too bad. Cumberland Gap, no visible error on him. He can have die chips on him too. Of course, Teddy Roosevelt's one of the kings of die chips. His cap to the rim, his neck, his shoulder. There's another Yellowstone. His glove, the cuff of his glove where the fringe would be, there's huge die chips there a lot of times. His holster for his pistol, die chips there. Like I say, the horse's booger, where he's got the die chip in his nostril, great big one. And then the fields behind him, he's posed in front of like a down here in the south they call them salt marshes. So you have like reeds or cattails, then you have water, then you have more reeds and cattails, and then more water. So that's kind of the effect in the background. And in the water, instead of it being smooth, they'll have a variety called dye streaks, where you can see where the dye kind of dragged across that field, and instead of the planchet staying smooth, it picked up those tracks. And those are a variety as well. Those are actually in mint air. So he's got tons of them. The early rolls of those, we probably pulled hundreds of those, and then we just stopped. we just stopped looking because we got like a whole box of them. Saratoga, of course, you're looking. It's the British surrender. You're looking for British surrender 1777 being doubled. You're also looking for where his fingers are by the end of the sword, for a die chip to be in between, connecting his fingers to the sword, which there should be a space there. So see, I guess you guys are getting a coin lesson in another bicentennial that's messed up. That's too bad. In quarters. Hope you don't mind. This kind of seems like the natural thing to do. Montana, I think I mentioned before, but the horns on the steer, the end of the horns can be frayed. That's also a known error and very desirable. There's Utah again. Orientation was correct. Another Utah. Again, orientation correct. I wish you could print closed captioning. Yeah, that would be cool. That is, I guess that's an option to have closed captioning on the videos. But I don't know if you'd be able to print them. But all the stuff that I'm describing is in our quarters air and variety list. Obviously, you don't have the visual images that I'm showing you, but you can always come back. You know, you could earmark this live stream or the live streams from last night, and you could reference back to them. But the list would definitely give you a huge leg up. That's an 82D. Because like we say, we upgrade them constantly, update the lists, and you know, we're waiting. They just released another new coin. We haven't been able to get the I'm gonna draw a blank now. There's TR. Any boogers in his nose? Nope. No, that's actually a clean one. What is the quarter that I've been hunting for lately, sweetie? Do you remember? It was recently released. No, not Apostle Island. No, it's No, Apostle Island we've already got. That's the one with the kayaker with the boulder on him. No, that's like 2 issues prior. The last issue of 2018, Block Island. That's what it is. Block Island is similar in the sense of, for Cumberland Island or a couple of other coins, in the sense that it has a bird flying across the back from right to left. And they have lots of die chip errors. Something approaching a dozen different varieties that have already been designated and attributed. And I have not been able to find a new roll of Block Island quarters, P or D, anywhere here in the area. And I mean, I've been stopping everywhere. Grocery stores, Starbucks, the banks. Nobody seems to have them. So I know they got to be out there because they're turning up and they're getting attributed. So that's one to look for, which I can't show you a picture of. Homestead. Kansas. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, very cool. This one, as I said, Kansas from 2005 with the buffalo on the back, basically. They had grease-filled dies, and In God We Rust is the most common and desirable grease-filled imprint. I'm trying to get this to focus, and it won't focus. Let's see if I can get it to do it there. Nope. Anyway, this one is actually missing the I in the end. It basically, it's easier to say what it has. It has N instead of in. It has D, and you can see the shadow of GO, but GO is not really there. So you have N, D, we, and then you have UST. The T and the R are shadowed. The G and the O are shadowed, and the I is barely shadowed at all. So that one is a grease-filled strike. Like I said, it's not In God We Rust. I didn't see Santiago or Coin Hunting Couple. Welcome. Or Michael. Welcome. I've had my face down here on the table too long. How you enter the giveaway? Cliff, welcome. Armando, welcome. You go to last night's live stream, part 1, and it's Coin Roll Hunting, half dollars and quarters, part 1, found gold. That's the one you're looking for. And you scroll down below the picture to the comments section. And in the comments section, you write giveaway, enter me in the giveaway, something like that. Don't say I like your videos. It's more important to say, enter me in the giveaway, or I want to be in the giveaway. And that's it. That's all you got to do. And the third-party software that we use will grab your comment, and it will pull it up when we do giveaways. And it will, your name will come up. You'll have a minute after we call your name to say, I'm here, and then you'll win that giveaway. If you don't answer within about a minute, because we allow for the lag in the internet tonight and most nights, then we will redraw and pick another winner. So that's all we found out of those rolls. Don't want to dump them over the side. And let's see, one has 3 pulls, and it's going to be time for a wash here in a second. Yeah, that is an awesome grease-filled die. That's awesome. It's like half the letters are missing, and the other ones are crisp as they should be. So it's really a cool contrast. First one is a blank. Sorry, 2 left. Slam it harder. Blank. 1 left. Break the table. Dig deep. Another blank. Shoot. So I pulled 3 blanks.
Oh no.
So sorry, Juan, no silver, but you got you got this amazing Kansas quarter. I'm not even sure how you'd pronounce that. N-D we ust. That's really cool. And then you got the Hawaii volcanoes, which is another desirable quarter. You got a bicentennial D, which is another desirable quarter. And you got the George Rogers Clark with the die chips up on this top rifle. So you got some awesome stuff there. You just didn't catch any silver. Sorry about that. North Dakota, we ust. All right, excuse me, guys. I'm gonna go quick wash my hands, and then we're gonna do a giveaway. It's been 2 hours already. Goes by fast. Yeah. Is that the next one? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I got a glove on the left. So, all right. Okay. Anything would help. So, I am putting the infamous I'm putting the infamous white glove on because I have to very carefully reach back here and pick up the next giveaway. I didn't put the other glove on. That was stupid. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right. What we got is a Series 76 $2 bill, very crisp, and you can see it has 2 zeros at the front of the number, and it's 892829. So it's kind of cool, and it's a star note, of course, and it's, like I said, it's very crisp. So Sweetie made sure that I put the white glove on for that. So flip that back. That's okay. That works for now. So, so she's going to check and update the number of entries, 101 to 108. Okay. And we got 118 or 119 watching. So you have to be here to win, even if we call your name. Good luck to everybody. This is a very cool one. Andy Stacky. And he said, enter me into the giveaways for Sunday Funday. So, Andy Stacky. Welcome, Collector 55. Welcome, Adrian. Welcome, Alex. Andy Stacky, there you go. So, as always, congratulations, number one. You have a week to send us your mailing information so that we can send this to you. Okay? This is very cool. So congratulations.
It's flying.
It's flying. Flying money. There's that. Yep, don't forget to hit the like button so we can have more giveaways. Oh. Ouch. Oh, puppy's very content. He's snoring down there. Where did my tray go? Oh, sorry. I was looking for it. I was like, good night, Anna. I didn't even realize it was already 10 o'clock. We normally try to finish before Ken Peavy starts at 9:30. This is the second time we've run past him. If you have a chance on your way out, visit Ken Peavy, the Big Show, and say hi to him. Check him out. Maybe subscribe to him. He's really got a great. We call him the Professor. He's a lot of fun. Very 60s humor. Very dry humor, but extremely knowledgeable and great guy. And we're really sorry we're running over his time, but you can see the quarters take time. We can get there doing the $50 box, but we haven't been. I can't do it on the quarter box. Oz Enterprises next. 4 rolls. So 2 and 2. I don't see any enders there. I don't see any enders there. Good luck. This is Oz. If you're looking for Ken Peavy and you have trouble in the search, I believe if you go to our main, oh man, another one, our main, yeah, it's Ken Peavy, Peavey, and it's the Big Show. But if you, for some reason, have trouble with the search and it, it's giving you a hard time, on our front of our channel, it's got a list of some of the channels we subscribe to, and I think he's like the second or third from the top. Another 2009 Duke Ellington, and unfortunately I do not see that particular variety. It is a D. It's a beautiful strike. That coin is in really, really nice shape. Followed by a bicentennial with only a slight. Oh, Ken's not yet?
He's doing them now almost every day, so maybe
Yeah, he may have moved. Yeah. Hope it's not because of us. He's had that spot for a long time. He said he didn't have a problem a couple weeks ago when we ran over. Yeah, he is doing them almost every day now. Great guy to watch, lots of knowledge, like I said, and it's funny as heck because he'll be talking very serious, very scientific professor like, you know, about the coin and how the, you know, radials of this and that, and then he'll throw in like a, you know, a 60s comment, you know, that's really cool, groovy, baby, or something like that. He just, oh, Ken's on vacation. Okay. Okay. Homestead 2015 P, and it's got snow on the roof on the left side down here near the end and also near the middle. So it's got snow on the roof in 2 places. So that's another really good quarter to have. So far you got 3 on the table, and I'm only in your first roll. Another homestead. So as bad as my vision is, think about some of these coins that I'm showing you and pointing out to look for, you know, areas to look for. Imagine if you've got good vision or you have any kind of good magnification and you spend a little time with these coins with a quarter box, how long it would take. Because I'm going through as quick as I can and not putting them under the microscope and that, and it's running about 4 hours for a box of quarters, I think. We'll find out tonight. But look at how much stuff you can find in a box of quarters still. And last night we found silver too. So, and no, the gold was in the $half. Yep. Yeah, the gold. We've already found a couple proofs. We found proofs in the half box, I think, yesterday. I don't know if we did in the quarter box. Yeah, I know. We got a pile of quarters up here to ship out along with $half. Don't see anything on that homestead. Delaware, excuse me. Hey, silver, 1960. If I can get it to focus, there we go. 1960. Very cool. Man, you're scoring good stuff. I think Juan scored last night too, didn't he? Or was that last week? I mean, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if Oz scored before. So Oz is scoring really good stuff. Sorry, I glanced down at my list and looked at the wrong name. Santiago, I like it here. Curtis, where's the best and cheapest place to buy silver? That changes daily. Glastron, yeah, it was a gold-plated half. It was a 74, and it was probably Franklin Mint. It did not have any commemorative dates stamped on it. So we don't know if it came out of one of their sets or if it was just an individual $half piece that they had done. But you know, for a 44-year-old coin, 45-year-old coin, it was in really good shape. Whoop. 83. 23D. Not finding any P's tonight. The only ones we found were really crummy shape. Oh, pretty 65. It's got heavy wear on, but not damage or anything. That's a nice looking 65. And again, not a silver planchet that I can see. Yunque. Nothing there. As I drop a stack of coins. Utah. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, orientation's correct. Virginia, no air. George Rogers Clark, no air. Apostle Island, no air. Ouch. J, is there a 64 Lincoln Cent no FG? Gonna make me stretch my brain now. I don't recall. Sweetie, can you check the list real quick if you get a chance?
There's not, but I can check.
There's not, but you can check? Okay, she remembers. Ruler, I drop them all the time, man. Oh, here's a oddball. I mean, they got a lot of shiny edges and stuff, but this one's got like a warped edge.
Okay. No.
Oh yeah, it's taking a hit. Nope, there is not. So if you found one, you need to send it to someone like Mr. Wexler first for attribution. Do not send it directly to the grading company because they will not know what it is because it is not officially in the record books. No one has officially discovered it, and therefore you would be the discovery coin. Another 2009 Puerto Rico. It's not as nice, but that's two 2009s you have there. It's still a nice coin, don't get me wrong, but it's not an MS coin. George Rogers Clark, no. Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, John, what's up?
You want to know the difference between type 1 and type 2? Centennial Kennedy.
That's the one you did the research on, I think.
Can I apply to it? That's fine.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Actually, a second Washington, D.C., Duke Ellington, 2009P. So you got two of those, and you got the Puerto Rico. And I do not see the error on this one either. The first one's a little bit nicer coin than the second one. The first one is beautiful. But you got some nice stuff on the table there, my friend. Whoop, whoop, got one rattling around in there. Get out. All right, $20. So he's got two pulls. Got to do better on here. Santiago is the pizza here. Yeah, no kidding, man. Blank. Dug too deep. $40%er. There we go. Way to end it. That is an amazing pile of quarters there. 68 beautiful 40% Kennedy half. To cap it off with some more silver. But you have a silver quarter too. And you have some amazing coins here. The 60 silver quarter. The 2 Duke Ellingtons.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the first Duke Ellington especially is beautiful. And then he's got the Puerto Rico from 2009. He's got a bicentennial that's in nice shape. He's got a homestead with snow on the roof, on the left side of the roof in 2 places, and a really nice 65. Yeah, that was good. You did real good. Oh, gosh. Sorry, sweetie. It's the back, oh, ouch. The Lioness, the Eskmerk, let me answer Rebecca real quick. There was another question too. Hang on. I'll hold the screen real quick. Okay, Rebecca, a box of quarters is $500. Okay. But obviously whatever you don't keep, you take back. So it's really only what you keep that it winds up costing you. Tommy, can you explain slab coins like what MS65 means? I have no idea. We have a video. It's too much to try and answer in the stream here. We have a video on finishes and grades. And if you look that up, it explains to you the difference between a proof and a business strike, and it explains to you the differences between MS65, MS68, MS70, proof, that kind of stuff. The Lioness, that I would probably consider sending a picture and I'm not sure if he does it. Mr. Wexler comes to mind. If you check his website, wexlersdoubleddies.com, he has a thing called coin examination. And the thing that worries me is, number one, if you send him a picture and ask him, would he be willing to look at it and tell you, you know, what it's worth, he may say, you know what, these are all damaged coins as far as coin collecting is concerned. He may not look at the email. And then, even if he does, depending on how many coins are on the bracelet, he charges $5 a coin for review. So if there's 10 coins on there, it will end up costing you $50 instead of just sending one coin. For an entire bracelet like that, I'm racking my brain here. I'm kind of at a loss as to where to send you. Oh, he will look at pics for you, but they got to be very clear pics. Okay, so that's a start. I mean, you could send that to him along with an email, a really good picture, nice and clear, detailed, of the bracelet. Send him an email, tell him you got this, ask him whether it's something that you could send to him and whether the coins are worth anything still as coins. And if he says no, ask him if there's someone that, you know, in the jewelry or collectible field that he trusts or can recommend for you to send it to. that would probably be the safest way to go. Because if you walk into a jewelry store with it, they're not going to know. If you walk into an antique store, that would probably be more appropriate, but it's really more antique jewelry. So you're kind of cutting across coins, antique, and jewelry. So you need to find the right person that can tell you what it's worth. That's one of those antique roadshow kind of things. Let's see. You're welcome. David Smith is up next. He has 5 rolls. 2, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. 5 rolls, 2 blacks. That's crazy. So there you go, a 67 40%er and a 68D 40%er. What a way to start. Sorry guys, if I breathe a little funny, I'm getting back spasms. So it'll go away. It's actually early by our standards. It's only 10 o'clock. Last night we ended over 4 hours later. Wow, that 81 somebody hated. Thank you, sweetie. Bicentennial, but really dark. Another Utah. Nope, orientation's good. Apparently that one, when you do find the Utah with the incorrect orientation because of that tower on the back of the coin, I don't know where I put it now. But anyway, here it is. Because of that tower on the reverse, it makes the orientation very obvious. If you hold that at 12 o'clock and come around, you should be touching the top of his head. If it's any other position, it's obviously a rotated die. So that one's probably the easiest one to spot a rotated die if it's got one. Jason, I'm not seeing much of anything. That one came through really clear. But I mean, I'm trying to get through this box. So I've got my nose pretty much pressed to the box. And as I always do, apologize if I didn't say hello to anybody that has popped in since the last time I said hi to somebody. So occasionally I'm glancing up and looking just to kind of get a break from staring at the little sorting tray and the coins. 2,500 quarters in 2.5 hours. Beautiful bicentennial. Is a little rough on the eyes, especially 2 nights in a row. Puerto Rico, but unfortunately very dark, not good shape. $65, obviously clad, not in very good shape. Another homestead. Let's see what we got. Nope. We're getting there. We only got, what, 10, 11, this is 14 rolls left. Santiago what?
Something delivered. I missed what?
I don't know. Jason just didn't know what was going on, not necessarily you guys, just in general. Oh, okay.
I saw his message just once. I just replied to it. I saw him posting just once today.
Who's Santiago?
No. Jason.
Oh, Jason, yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, Real Ruler said he responded once. I responded once verbally. Yep, that one came through. Wow, talk about a trash coin. Whew. That's a 97. Somebody didn't like it.
Wow.
Yeah. We're not moving on likes? 166, we need 24, I think, to, yeah. Yeah, if we find damaged coins, you know, like on our change, we do that. We have a little container of them. But, you know, when we're doing this and we're going to take everything back to the bank rolled up anyway, it doesn't matter. They actually don't open the rolls and look inside. So, which just stuns me. I mean, they don't write your name on them or anything that I know of, unless they do that in the back room. But I've never got a roll, a bank customer wrap roll, with like a customer's name or a number written on them or something like that. I guess they just take it on faith and pass it on to the next person. That's it, you know? Sean, 34, Mr. J. What's 34? Not me for sure. Oh, 34 likes? Oh, gotcha. Sorry. The Texas Instruments version 1.0 calculator in my head. I think the batteries need changing. That or it needs a solar panel installed. Another homestead. Don't see anything. Okay, another Kansas. Nope. It's all normal. I still can't get over that Kansas. Oh man, another one somebody hated really bad. Wow. What is that? I think that's a Pennsylvania. I think. Look at that. I mean, the things that people do to coins, it's like, $65, obviously clad, but in bad shape. That's another thing about doing this kind of stuff with coins is that you're seeing the different things that people do with money, or the lack of education of people about money or how to handle money, or because they're really pushing us towards a plastic society. If you think about it, everything is the on your phone app to pay with your phone, or credit cards or gift cards or what have you. And so having cash or change, most of the time I don't have cash or change in my pocket. And that is so pervasive with folks younger than me, especially. They've just kind of grown up with, the iPhone apps and having a credit card or something like that, that everything is plastic or electronic. Well, back before the internet, of course, that didn't exist. So you had real money in your pocket. And when you spent it, it was real money. And you knew when you had it and you knew when you didn't. So it's really bizarre to go to a bank with a generation of tellers that have never really handled money other than at work. They look at their 401k like everybody else, and it's electronic. And it's kind of strange that they don't have a concept. You'd think that they, more so than anybody else in society, would have a concept that when they get a delivery from their armored car company and they've got $1 million or $2 million in cash sitting on the table in the center of the bank vault where they take delivery, and they can actually physically see it, which very few people get to see an actual pile of a couple $1 million in bills, which I've had the privilege and pleasure of seeing many times back in the day. When you see a table that's covered in a couple $1 million, and then you turn around and you look at, numbers or, a box of quarters or something, and you don't have any perceived value that there's a correlation between what's on this table and what's on that table. It's like, this is not real. That's not real. But what's in your 401k or your credit card statement is real. It boggles my mind. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting old, or because I've handled money my whole life, or the combination. I don't know. But it just strikes me as being an odd, kind of an oxymoron kind of thing. So David, I got 3 polls for you. Nothing, well, really nice bicentennial was all that was in the rolls. So I got 3 polls. I like that. AG. Blank. That would be wood. Not a good enough bang, yeah. I kind of muffled that with my hand on a rebound there. Let's see. Blank. One more. Threw that one on the table. Blank. Sorry, man. Drew 3 blanks for David.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
That's what he got.
Sorry. So yeah, that's what he got. He's got the 2 40%ers. Thankfully, he got the marked rolls, so he got that. And the really pretty bicentennial, Philadelphia. I like Aurora's little thing. That's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Glasstron, I think pennies and nickels will be gone in a lot less than 5 years. I think it'll be more like the next 5 years. You're saying 50. Oh no, I'm not. I keep saying I'm not tired. It's my back is really my back is just really cramping. So 077, 2 rolls. No marked rolls. Yep, DW, that's the reality. That's how it's supposed to be. And yet, outside of the person that you deal with that deals with that kind of stuff, I bet you that the average teller or the average personal banker has no concept other than whatever the banks train them, and they may not really have a grasp of what it amounts to. The first time I wrote a check, it wasn't for me, but the first time I signed my name on a check in excess of $1 million, it really kind of stopped me for a second. It's like, what am I doing? You know, and then you start having meetings where you're talking about 50,000, 100,000, $250,000, and you know, you're saying it like it doesn't really mean anything, and that's when you kind of realize that you've been handling the money a little too much. Now this is very cool, sweetie. You're gonna like this. There's a lot of folks who are gonna like this. I have never seen one. It is a I think that's 2016 P Shawnee quarter, but it's a rainbow. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like iridescent. Look at this thing. Can you see it?
Yep.
I don't know if you're going to see this on the camera, guys.
Not really.
No, not really. The colors are so light, but depending on how you tilt that coin, front and back, it has, let me see if I can, pink, gold, blue, purple. I mean, it's wild. I've never seen a quarter, especially a fairly modern quarter. Huh? Good night, Sherry. Looks like a cat peed on it. I don't think so. If it worked that way, I'd give a whole bunch of my change to my neighbor so their cat could pee on it. Which thankfully it doesn't. So I don't have to do that because that would be really icky. But that's a very cool coin. It's very beautiful, and it's at first I didn't notice it, and then the light hit it the right way as I was picking it up out of my left hand. And then the more I tilted it, the more colors I saw. It's really cool. It's the way I would compare that is I don't know how many of you guys have seen the custom cars that have the iridescent paint that's that changes shades or changes colors depending on the angle that the light hits it and that you're viewing it. You know, it's really cool. I don't know if they call that luminescent or it's a very, very cool effect. Yeah, you can't clean it after the cat. That's right. No, not pearl, not pearl. It's a newer style paint than pearl. It's you can paint the car like a midnight blue kind of thing, and then depending on the light, it'll look purple or it'll actually almost have it like not a neon effect. That's why I say it's hard to explain it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's the color actually changes on the car depending on what angle you're looking at. And that's kind of how that quarter reminds me. Is it's just very cool. Imagine that will get stronger over time. Rainbows usually do. If it does, that thing's going to be absolutely gorgeous because I like it the way it is now. It's because it's not a really overpowering rainbow. It's just this really cool thing. Unfortunately, it's the only thing I found in the rolls for you, but that's pretty cool, man. And you got one pull, so let me see if I can find you some silver to go with that. Chameleon, yeah, that's about right. Chameleon or iridescent. It's an additive to the clear coat. Everyone looks dumber than the last. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. Yeah, pearl does it a little bit, but the chameleon paint is just bizarre. It's like I said, it'll turn from blue to purple to green. You know, I mean, just all the kinds of different colors. I dug in there really good too, and I pulled out a blank. Sorry. So you got this one. It's really cool. That's a beauty, man. So congrats on that. As usual, the drill, if you haven't won already this weekend, we need update on address, mailing information, so we make sure we send it to the right place. And next up is Daryl with 4 rolls. Let's see, we're still at 169, 108 watching. No marked rolls. JB, I like quarters more than the half dollars.
Good luck. No.
It was called Flip Flop Dark Concord Blue. Okay. Yep, good luck, Daryl. $67, obviously clad. $65, obviously clad. He's pretty heavily worn. Homestead. Don't see anything on it. I know one of the rolls has an ender that's a homestead, so I know we'll get at least one more shot at the homesteads. Let's find something cool in here. I mean, a homestead arrow would be cool. Oh, that's too weird, real ruler. Yeah, that's actually pretty clever. Let's see. Nope, I thought he had die chip on the barrel, but he doesn't. Louisiana. Hello, puppy. Yeah, I think so. I saw him say something about the pizza being there, and yeah, everybody's asking him for the piece of pizza. It's like, dude, that's just not fair. Oh. There's an 83P. It's in pretty good shape, except the IN, the word in, is a little, can't tell if it's worn, faded, or a weak strike, or what, but it is an 83P. We keep those, so it's yours. Ooh, just missed stabbing my thumb. That was a good one. What, sweetie? 28 likes away. And we got about 7 rolls, counting the one in my hand. Another homestead. Nope. Delaware. Nope. Thought he might have a spitting horse, but oh, there's another Delaware. Nope, obviously not on that one. 62D again. Hey, Hawaii volcanoes again. He's got some smudges on him, but I'm gonna give him to you because it's such a hard coin to find in nice shape, and I don't know if those smudges would come off easily. Not sure how you would get them off, to be honest. Definitely don't want to clean the coin, especially since a lot of the detail up here, the ejecta coming out of the top of the volcano is what makes the coin, because it's a whole bunch of little tiny, teeny tiny dots. That's why it's so pretty. And the 5 ounce is gorgeous. It's just very, very hard to find and very expensive. The 5 ounce, I believe, is over $1,000 for effectively about a $200 coin. I mean, I think that's what they were going for when they came out, was about 200, 225. And they're somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 in the original packaging, if I remember correctly. And I know silver almost touched 16. I don't know if it actually touched it and retreated from it, but it's sitting just below 16 now. It's like 1570, somewhere in there, 1570, 1580. D. 67 has been hit. 88 that's been painted. Painted, and there's the last homestead. Mr. J, it looks like a bunch of tiny, tiny cuds. Yeah, it actually does. It's a matter of time before there are 127 and 129 dot varieties. Yeah, you're probably right. You know, somebody will spend the time to count them, and I wouldn't be surprised, not a bit. Troll that didn't get through. I love that. How many coins do you think you touched today? Well, I cleaned up from yesterday, so I re-rolled the entire box of $half by hand, sorted them and re-rolled them. That would be 2,000 coins, I think. And then I was just starting to wrap the quarters when we ate dinner, so I might have gotten maybe 10 rolls there. Not a lot. This box here is what am I saying on a $half? 20 to a roll, 50 rolls, 1,000 coins. This would be 40 to a roll. So this would be 2,000. So yeah, so probably 3. What am I doing? All right, somebody help me out here. That's Ida's roll. I almost grabbed Ida's roll. Sorry. Yeah, somewhere around 2,000-3,000 today. Something like that. So Daryl has 2 pulls. Let me dump these. Got 2 very cool coins. Need to find him some silver. Yeah, time for some hand sanitizer again. You noticed that, huh? Blank. Silver searchers. Way to go, man. All right. Hopefully I didn't shake the numbers off. Blank. Rats. Sorry, Daryl. So you have the Hawaii volcano and you have the 82 really nice one. 25 likes away. And one after the box. So we have 2 more drawings, it looks like. And we have Ida's 5 rolls. No marked rolls. Oops. Yeah, just keep from rubbing my eyes tonight, exactly. Yeah, I learned that the other night, and it was not pleasant. And I knew better than to do it, and I did it anyway, and it was like, the second I did it, it was like, oh. Another black one. Massachusetts, 2000. 72 all fouled up. Minnesota. Nope. Fort Moultrie. There's Santiago. It's Royal LLC, aka EP Importers. Welcome. 720p, yeah, that would probably be really difficult to watch. 64 silver quarter, and I could see it by the edge. I was wondering if it was painted or not. 64 silver quarter, very cool. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, and the edges are just white as can be. That's why I was like, you know, looking at it, and it's like, no, really? It was like the third coin down. Just pull it right out. And of course, it's Ida. That girl has got the luck and a bicentennial.
You buy this, I just paid $6 for 64 quarter. She's still looking for rainbows.
spitting die, no doubled. Okay. Ooh, that one's easy to open. Cool. Didn't even have to use a screwdriver. She dreams of color everywhere. 82D. Yeah. 65, clearly clad. Louisiana, nothing. Nope. Man, couple Louisiana. No error though. Another Delaware. No spitting horse, no double barrel. I mean Caesar. And green spooged up coins do not count as rainbows. Got a few of those in here. Okay. Look at that, 2 in a row that I could open without the screwdriver. That's cool.
Somebody still wants to enter. Do you have time for the last drawing?
If someone wants to enter, you still have time till I finish that roll for the end of the box giveaway. Doesn't look like we're going to get the 200 on the likes to do a giveaway for that, so it'll just be the, when I finish with Ida's, we will do the end of the box giveaway, and that'll wrap up tonight. Gosh, the mint mark's so small I can't see that. That's an 82p. Teeny tiny mint mark. Yep, 85. 74. Okay, this is the last roll. This one's going to come apart in my hands. I know it. What's the matter, puppy? You okay? I actually got them out of there without dropping them. Wisconsin, no extra leaves. Oh, dropped it. P. Almost dropped it again. Do not see the error. There's a 2009 P. Washington, D.C. Duke Ellington for you. Hold it up to the camera. You can see his name on the front of the piano, and that's where the letters bleed down on the keys if it's got the error. D. Excuse me. Okay, if you want to enter for the last giveaway, you go to part 1 of last night's live stream. It says Found Gold, part 1. You go to that and scroll down below the picture and go to the comment section and type anything in the comment section like enter entry, enter me in the giveaway, I want to be in the giveaway, anything like that. And that's all you got to do, and you're qualified to be in this last giveaway. We do still have to pull Ida's 3 pulls. Ramon, I'm with you. Blank. You heard it hit the table. I whacked the heck out of it. Yep, exactly, Glastron. 40%er. There we go. Better than the sharp stick in the eye, and we got 1 pull to go. No, we don't have any rainbows in the bag, just wood. 67 40%er. You what? Oh, you have a rainbow to show? Okay. $40%er. There we go. Not bad. Yep. I don't know if Donna's still here or not. There's a 68D. So you got 2 40%ers. You got a silver 64 quarter. You got a bicentennial. You got an 82P, and you got a Duke Ellington 2009. That's pretty awesome. So hopefully you're happy with that. There you go. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ida, you should see the pile of coins over there that she's got for your 2 days. That's crazy.
Yes, Donna is still here.
Donna is still here. Ida's still here.
Oh.
Oh. Baby's going to show off now. Walking Liberty, 1942. How's that? Yeah, how's it? Like Sweetie just said, how's that for a rainbow? This is the one I bought you, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, very cool. So now we have the final giveaway.
Yes.
What is it going to be off the table, Sweetie?
Oh, let's pick the silver in the middle.
That one?
Yeah, you didn't put silver on it, but it is silver.
Okay. Nothing prettier than a Walking Liberty except a rainbow Walking Liberty, yeah. And you make huge brownie points with your Sweetie if she's into rainbows like that by handing her a coin like that.
We're not giving that away. We're just showing it off.
Ida seriously didn't see it?
I didn't see it. Just make sure that
No, Donna, that's not a giveaway. That's a present from me to her.
I'm just showing it off.
She's just being a show off and rubbing it in, I think. That's a 42.
No, I'm sharing. I don't
She's sharing. She's sharing. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just. She's sharing.
People like to see it pretty stuff.
Yep. So that's her. That's one of her latest presents from me. Here you go, sweetie.
Now,
Okay, now the last giveaway is 62 Australian sixpence. You've seen us give these away before. They're beautiful, BU condition, and it's got the kangaroo and the emu, 1962 mintage, and it is silver. And this one's got Queen Elizabeth on it. So 118 entrants, 96 watching, so you really have 1 in 96 chance, but you have to be here when we call you out. Good luck. Cito. Cedalin, are you still here? Mr. J didn't get him, buddy. Mrs. B. Cedalin's here. Congratulations. Yeah, Mrs. B finds these things. She's amazing at finding these things. So, congratulations to everybody.
everybody has a week.
Thank you very much.
Everybody has a week.
Yeah, everybody that won a coin this weekend has a week to get us your mailing information and your screen name so we can put the two together to JBCOINSINC@gmail.com. If you won something yesterday and today, we'll combine them both in one package. And we will get them out in the next day or two. Actually, she will.
So see you on Saturday.
Yep, so congratulations to everybody. See you all next Saturday. Would you like us to get a box of quarters along with all the half dollars? Or, sweetie, you already thinking of doing that?
It depends. If they
Okay.
want it,
If you guys want, Bonnie says yes. Mrs. B, I thought when you was going to get another one, you were going to get me one.
oh, no, no.
Oh, no, we haven't gone back yet.
No,
No, we haven't.
No, that's from different place.
Yeah, this is a gift that I got her
Yeah,
someplace
it's from
else.
different place, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
We will go soon, but we don't-
yeah, I think we're going there in the next couple weeks. We're getting a lot of yeses on the quarters, so we will try and add a quarter box to the $half boxes for next Saturday. So you guys have a week, and
Videos for a giveaway in the video.
yeah, watch the video. We don't normally tell you in advance, but Tuesday's video is going to be a giveaway video, so you're going to want to watch that. And then watch the video from earlier today that we put up a couple hours before the live stream, because that one, brain damage. Yeah, that was about the Carson City special strike. If any of you live anywhere near Carson City, they have a limit of 2,000 mintage, and if you watch the video, you can find out how to get one, and it's really cool. Real Ruler already watched it. Cool. So yeah, and if anybody goes, we would be really grateful if you pick one up for us, and we would be glad to reimburse you for it. So thank you all very much. As DW says, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs beg. Everybody has sweet dreams, and thanks again for a really fun weekend. And till next Saturday, J and B signing off.